A grocery store. Customer. Customer. Produce section. Produce section. Scale. Scale. Grocery clerk. Grocery clerk. Stalker. Stalker. Pet food. Pet food. Aisle. Aisle. Manager. Manager. Shopping basket. Shopping basket. Self checkout. Self checkout. Line. Line. Cart. Cart. Check out. Check out. Cashier. Cashier. Bagger. Bagger. Cash register. Cash register. Canned food. Beans. Beans. Soup. Soup. Tuna. Tuna. Dairy. Margarine. Margarine. Sour cream. Sour cream. Yogurt. Yogurt. Grocery products. Aluminum foil. Aluminum foil. Plastic wrap. Plastic wrap. Plastic storage bags. Plastic storage bags. Frozen food. Ice cream. Ice cream. Frozen vegetables. Frozen vegetables. Frozen dinner. Frozen dinner. Baking products. Flour. Flour. Sugar. Sugar. Oil. Oil. Beverages. Drinks. Apple juice. Apple juice. Coffee. Coffee. Pop. Pop. Snack foods. Potato chips. Potato chips. Nuts. Nuts. Chocolate bar. Chocolate bar. Baked goods. Cookies. Cookies. Cake. Cake. Bagels. Bagels. A grocery store. Syllables. Customer. Customer. 3. Cuss. Tom. Customer. Produce section. Produce. 2. Produce. Section. 2. Section. Produce section. Scale. Scale. 1. Scale. Grocery clerk. Grocery. 3. Grow, sir, e. Clerk. 1. Clerk. Grocery clerk. Stalker. Stalker. 2. Stalker. Stalker. Pet food. Pet food. Pet. 1. Pet. Food. 1. Food. Pet food. Aisle. Aisle. 1. Aisle. Manager. Manager. 3. Man. Ger. Manager. Shopping basket. Shopping basket. Shopping. 2. Shop. Ping. Basket. 2. Basket. Shopping basket. Self checkout. Self checkout. Self. 1. Self. Checkout. 2. Check out. Self checkout. Line. Line. 1. Line. Cart. Cart. 1. Cart. Checkout. Checkout. 2. Check out. Checkout. Cashier. Cashier. 2. Cash. Ear. Cashier. Bagger. Bagger. 2. Bagger. Bagger. Cash register. Cash register. Cash. 1. Cash. Register. 3. Reg. Stir. Cash register. Canned food. Canned. 1. Canned. Food. 1. Food. Canned food. Beans. Beans. 1. Beans. Soup. Soup. 1. Soup. Tuna. Tuna. 2. Na. Tuna. Dairy. Dairy. 2. Dairy. Dairy. Margarine. Margarine. 3. Rin. Margarine. Sour cream. Sour cream. Sour. 1. Sour. Cream. 1. Cream. Yogurt. Yogurt. 2. Yogurt. Yogurt. Grocery products. Grocery products. Grocery. 3. Grocery. Products. 2. Products. Grocery products. Aluminum foil. Aluminum foil. Aluminum. 4. Aluminum. Foil. 1. Foil. Aluminum foil. Plastic wrap. Plastic wrap. Plastic. 2. Plastic. Wrap. 1. Wrap. Plastic wrap. Plastic storage bags. Plastic storage bags. Plastic. 2. Plastic. Storage. 2. Storage. Bags. 1. Bags. Frozen food. Frozen food. Frozen. 2. Frozen. Food. 1. Food. Ice cream. Ice cream. Ice. 1. Cream. 1. Ice cream. Frozen vegetables. Frozen vegetables. Frozen. 2. Frozen. Vegetables. 3. Vegetables. Frozen vegetables. Frozen dinner. Frozen. 2. Frozen. Dinner. 2. Dinner. Frozen dinner. Baking products. Baking products. Baking. 2. Baking. Products. 2. Product. Baking product. Flour. Flour. 1. Flour. Sugar. Sugar. 2. Sugar. Sugar. Oil. Oil. 1. Oil. Beverages. Beverage. 3. Edge. Beverage. Apple juice. Apple. 2. Apple. Juice. 1. Juice. Apple juice. Coffee. Coffee. 2. Coffee. Coffee. Pop. Pop. 1. Pop. Snack foods. Snack. Food. 1. Snack. Food. 1. Food. Snack food. Potato chips. Potato. 3. Potato. Chips. 1. Chips. Potato chips. Nuts. Nuts. 1. Nuts. Chocolate bar. Chocolate bar. Chocolate. 3. Chalk. Lit. Chocolate. Bar. 1. Bar. Chocolate bar. Baked goods. Baked goods. Baked. 1. Baked. Goods. 1. Goods. Baked goods. Cookies. Cookies. 2. Cook. Ease. Cookies. Cake. Cake. 1. Cake. Bagels. Bagels. 2. Bagels. Bagels. A grocery store. Spelling. Customer. How do you spell customer? Customer. Customer. Produce section. How do you spell produce section? Producesection. Produce section. Scale. How do you spell scale? SCALE. Scale. Grocery clerk. How do you spell grocery clerk? GROCERYCLERK. Grocery clerk. Stalker. How do you spell stalker? STOCKER. Stalker. Pet food. How do you spell pet food? PETFOOD. Pet food. Aisle. How do you spell aisle? AISLE. Aisle. Manager. How do you spell manager? MANAGER. Manager. Shopping basket. How do you spell shopping basket? Shopping. Basket. Shopping basket. Self-checkout. How do you spell self-checkout? Self-checkout. Self-checkout. Line. How do you spell line? Line. Line. Cart. How do you spell cart? C-A-R-T. Cart. Checkout. How do you spell checkout? Checkout. Checkout. Cashier. How do you spell cashier? C-A-S-H-I-E-R. Cashier. Beggar. How do you spell beggar? B-A-G-G-E-R. Bagger. Cash register. How do you spell cash register? C-A-S-H-R-E-G-I-S-T-E-R. Cash register. Canned food. How do you spell canned food? C-A-N-N-E-D-F-O-O-D. Canned food. Beans. How do you spell beans? B-E-A-N-S. Beans. Soup. How do you spell soup? S-O-U-P. Soup. Tuna. How do you spell tuna? T-U-N-A. Tuna. Dairy. How do you spell dairy? D-A-I-R-Y. Dairy. Margarine. How do you spell margarine? M-A-R-G-A-R-I-N-E. Margarine. Sour cream. How do you spell sour cream? S-O-U-R-C-R-E-A-M. Sour cream. Yogurt. How do you spell yogurt? Y-O-G-U-R-T. Yogurt. Aluminum foil. How do you spell aluminum foil? A-L-U-M-I-N-U-M-F-O-I-L. Aluminum foil. Plastic wrap. How do you spell plastic wrap? P-L-A-S-T-I-C W-R-A-P. Plastic wrap. Plastic storage bags. How do you spell plastic storage bags? Plastic. Plastic storage bag. Frozen food. How do you spell frozen food? Frozen. Frozen food. Ice cream. How do you spell ice cream? Ice cream. Ice cream. Frozen vegetables. How do you spell frozen vegetables? Frozen. Frozen vegetables. Frozen dinner. How do you spell frozen dinner? Frozen. Frozen dinner. Flour. How do you spell flour? Flour. Flour. Sugar. How do you spell sugar? Sugar. Sugar. Oil. How do you spell oil? Oil. Oil. Beverages. How do you spell beverages? Beverages. Beverages. Apple juice. How do you spell apple juice? Applejuice. Apple juice. Coffee. How do you spell coffee? Coffee. Coffee. Pop. How do you spell pop? Pop. Pop. Snack foods. How do you spell snack foods? Snackfood. Snack food. Potato chips. How do you spell potato chips? Potato chips. Potato chips. Nuts. How do you spell nuts? Nuts. Nuts. Chocolate bar. How do you spell chocolate bar? Chocolate. Chocolate bar. Baked goods. How do you spell baked goods? Baked. Baked goods. Cookies. How do you spell cookies? Cookies. Cookies. Cake. How do you spell cake? Cake. Cake. Bagels. How do you spell bagels? Bagels. Bagels. The end.